Good evening, family. Happy Sunday to you all, my bells. So today, as stated in the title, just creating some beautiful creations to satisfy the mind, heart, and soul with love. That is my secret ingredients. So, on here, I add a sprinkle of dry herbs, olive oil, and just a sprinkle of all-purpose spices. A little bit, adding a little bit of paprika. And these are small red skin potato, and I just sliced it in half and then in another half. And I'm going to mix this in really well. Put on my gloves so it's not too messy. Make sure the coating get on all of it. And for this, I will not be putting it in the oven. I will be actually using my air fryer. I find out when I use my air fryer, it comes out really nice and crispy and delicious. Also, I'll show y'all how to do the baked potato in the air fryer as well. It's so delicious. You will never make it the same again. And as you can see, beautiful and delicious. Mixing it in. It's gonna be going in the oven, nice and pretty. Okay, in the air fryer. Yep. Have my air fryer aligned here with parchment air fryer liners, and it's gonna go in on 300 for 30 minutes. And then I will check it throughout the time to make sure it's done. You can also use the golden potatoes as well, but the red skin one does a nice flavor, and the smaller, the better. It's more juicier. Okay. And I just have olive oil, parsley, fresh parsley, Italian spices, sprinkle of black pepper, cayenne, and paprika. Give it some spice and everything nice. Hi family, how you doing? Okay, we're gonna put this in the air fryer. Okay, we're gonna get our bowl here. Okay, so I put it in the air fryer for 35 minutes. Remove my glove and we're getting started on another project. So in here, I'm gonna add some spring mix. This has everything. Sometimes you gotta get rid of the bad ones. But when you buy them from the store, you don't know until you know. You don't know until you know what's good and what's not. You have a mixture of spring mix, lettuce, all the good stuff we like. Spinach, okay? So here, I'm gonna sprinkle a sprinkle of fresh cracked black pepper, some Italian dry herbs, just a sprinkle of all purpose, just a sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Doing a sprinkle of olive oil. And then before that, I'm gonna chop it a little. I like to do it this way, so it's easier to eat. Just chop it up a little bit. Use your kitchen shears and just chop. You don't have to be all chopped, but the majority. Make it easier to eat and digest. So it will shrink in size drastically. All right. And I'm going to mix it. So I'll put on my gloves so I can toss it to make sure the flavor reach the entire thing. Okay. I'm going to chop the top here. All right. Chop, chop, chop. Okay. Now I'm going to add some cheddar to this. Cheddar, cheddar. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Adding some chopped walnuts. Adding some chopped pecans. So I'm adding walnuts and pecans. Green. Also, I'll be adding some dry cranberries. Give it a little sweet deliciousness. And I will be putting the rest of this one here. It has figs, walnuts, almonds, cherries, and pumpkin seeds. Plant-based delight. Then I'm adding a sprinkle of roasted dry sunflower seed. And then on top, adding some crispy dry onion strips. Ooh, we're losing some of our goodness. We need those. I love pumpkin seeds, so we can't lose our pumpkin seeds. And last but not least, I'll be sprinkling some mini dark chocolate morsel. Voila. This is the final thing. I'm adding some Italian cheese that has mozzarella, provolone, Asiago, Fontana, and Romano. Just for that white, nice glow. And this is basically done. When I'm ready to serve it, I definitely will be choosing from these. Newman's own raspberry and walnut. This one is delicious on a protein delight salad like this. And no artificial, I like them, and no dyes. And also, their proceeds go to charity according to the label. So it's really delicious. And this balsamic vinaigrette is really good. So these are my two go-tos. Okay, with this, we're just gonna wrap it and put it in the refrigerator for when we're ready to use it. Okay, so this one is good. Gonna wrap it, and we're not gonna put the dressing on yet because it's gonna make it soggy. But we're gonna wait for the dressing. So we're actually eating it. Gonna wrap it, put it in the refrigerator. If I can get my wrap, moves down to the last of it. Okay. Okay. Gonna put it in the fridge. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our next delight. So next, I'm going to be using some spinach right here. Okay, family, and I have this really cute little bake container that I picked up that I will be using. Hi, family. Hello. It's gonna go in the air fryer as well to make the spinach dip. Oh, they're looking. Okay, so I have our container here. We're gonna put it in here. I'm gonna chop, chop, chop. Let's chop it a little bit so it can be easier when you're using it as a dip. You don't have to, but I like to. It's gonna shrink tremendously. So you're not gonna worry. This spinach shrinks. Okay, we're gonna finish chopping. But some of it needs to be chopped down some. Just gonna be a little bit more, but it's gonna shrink, so we're gonna use it. Pick up some of these. Okay, let me grab my glove and I'm gonna mix it in really nice. I'll put our little baked dish over here. I thought it was so cute, like a little flower. Probably gonna chop a little bit more just to help it shrink. Because sometimes people just use a whole bunch of cheese and not enough spinach. So I want to make sure it's really more spinach than it is cream and cheese. So that is my goal. Okay, that is my goal. Put some cracked pepper on here. just gonna do a little pinch of sea salt. Little sprinkle of some little all-purpose, little garlic. Um, I'll be using some smoked paprika. See how rich it is in color when it's like that smoke? It's really rich. The smoke make a difference. Another little sprinkle. Some dry herbs. Oh, this is gonna be our second to our last thing. We have our roasted red potatoes in the air fryer. We will show you those when they're done. All right, so in this little container, our little baked dish, I'm gonna spray it with some olive oil spray. Gonna make sure I get all around the crevices and corners. Get it all good. And I'm gonna sprinkle some cheese in here. This is a mix. And I'm putting the mix of the 5 cheese Italiano. Okay, putting on the glove again, a new one. I have lots of these on deck because I use them often. And what I'll be doing here, I'll be adding some heavy cream. And I'm gonna mix this in. Mix in. Sometimes I don't like it to be too creamy, so I pour as I need. But sometimes when it's too creamy, then you don't get the fullness of what you need. Okay, this is fresh grated Parmesan. I'll be adding some sprinkles in and mixing it in so it can be evenly incorporated. All right, so now I'm gonna add it in here. Believe it or not, it's gonna shrink. Okay, and on the top, I'm gonna sprinkle some of this in because it's gonna bake, and that's gonna be it. And we're gonna watch it bake, and that's it. And I'm gonna put this, that's the thing, y'all. I'm gonna put it in the air fryer instead of the oven. We're gonna give it a nice smoke color. We have to let it shrink first for the rest of this. Okay, then I'll be adding a little sour cream in the at the end. And we'll see. And we cover, we clean, and we're good. Okay. All right, let's move some of these out of our way. Then we can move to our next task. So next, I have my zucchini here, and I will be grating these because I'm gonna make some zucchini rice. You're using a bigger part of your box grater. Finish grating. There you go, there's zucchini. This is the same process. Be careful with your fingers. I used to be in charge of grating the coconut when I was a child, and my grandmother would make coconut milk or coconut based desserts. We get it straight from the tree, and she would have me grater it to put freshly in our rice and beans. And this is two zucchini right here. Okay, we're gonna move this to the side, and I'm gonna show you all. These are the vegetables I will be using. These are the red baby carrots, and we have white, yellow, and the red ones, peppers, spring onions, and I'll be using fresh thyme as well. We are gonna clean this. Let me clean off my station so we can get our zucchini rice started. Mhm. Don't want any on the eye because it will burn. Okay, move over our Dutch oven. Like to cook rice in here. It's a great place to make it. Oh, that's the sound of our roasted potatoes. That means they're getting there. Okay, let our Dutch oven get hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, y'all. And for this, I will be using my coconut cold pressed olive oil. Not olive oil, my bad, coconut oil. Sometimes I use almond oil for this recipe, but I'm using coconut today. And be cautious with your coconut oil because since it's solidify, when it liquefies, it will be a lot more than it looks now. Oh, yeah. So at this point in the pot, we have our coconut oil here. I'm gonna add in our rainbow mix up red, yellow, white, and orange carrots. So those can saute. And we're gonna add a half a sweet onion. Add one whole green jalapeno. Add in a few slices of habanero. We're gonna stir these really good. Thank y'all for watching. How you guys doing? I'm gonna be making zucchini rice. And these are the mini bell peppers that I'll be using. Mixing it in. Oh my, this smells so good. And we're gonna add in the spring onion. This is 3 stalks. We're gonna let these all saute together. Add a little bit more oil. I do a little fresh parsley. Okay, now it's done. Adding some kosher salt, some Italian spices, dried herbs. Gonna give it nice flavor and color. That's thyme, oregano, sage, basil, all the good stuff. Let this saute down really nice. Gonna do a pinch of black pepper, fresh cracked peppercorn, dry color. Doing some all-purpose garlic powder, pinch of all-purpose nugget. We're gonna give this a nice stir. One got away from me. These red carrots are so freaking delicious, and I love cooking with them. Oh, looks delicious. Sauteed really nice. Doing a sprinkle. So it needs the flavor. This is Caribbean spice all purpose. Just a little ruby's paste. Okay. We're mixing, mixing, mixing. Oh, smells delicious. is our potatoes that we made earlier to put in the air fryer. Our roasted baby red potatoes. They're done. 35 minutes later. Okay, blow. Let's cool it and try it. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on here. You're done. Okay. Oh yeah, this is delicious. Okay, like that. Mm, mm. Fresh off the smoke, mm. Ooh, look at that. Nice again. Okay, okay, family. And for our vegetables, everything is done. All our peppers, carrots, spices are done. And we're gonna now add in our grated zucchini. And for this rice recipe, we will be using jasmine rice. Let's cook down some. We're gonna let this get all these beautiful flavor we have in here. That's what we're gonna let it through. Absorb, absorb, absorb. This delicious, delicious flavor. Oof, that looks good. Just to let this cook first. So we can saute together and gain its flavor. Making sure our zucchini is well sauteed before we add our rice. So it looks like. Stirring it, stirring it. Let me cook down a little bit. Put a nice saute in first. Zucchini saute. This is how it looks. I'm gonna start. So I have our jasmine rice washed and ready. Gonna add our rice of the gonna mix it in. Mix it in, let it saute a little bit before we add in our boiling hot water from our kettle. Mix it in. Okay. It's time. It's time. Brian, you could stir the bottom a little bit. It's good to have it saute and cook in here together. Its flavor. Okay, time to add our boiling hot water from the kettle. Gonna turn down our heat. Put in a little bit more water. Mix it on it. Okay. All right. Time to taste it. Add a little bit more water. Properly cooked. This is our zucchini rice. Turn down our heat. Add our hot boiling water. And now it will steam. There we have it. All right. We're gonna cover it. Covering our rice for 5 to 7 minutes so we can steam. Okay, we have it on low. We have our rice steaming. I'm gonna clean off our station here. Don't want our rice to burn. We're gonna check on it in a few minutes. Let's see. There goes the zucchini rice, slowly steaming away. Okay, we're gonna put these on this side and see. Here are our roasted potatoes we made earlier in the air fryer. Okay, let's see how our rice doing. Okay, let's check on our rice. Oh, it's coming together beautifully. Beautifully. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. We're gonna make sure it cook for another 5 minutes before we test it. Have y'all ever tried zucchini rice before? Let me know in the comments. Okay, let's check on our zucchini rice. Hot. Mm, okay, looking good. Looking really good. Looking really scrumptious. We're gonna taste it now. This has rainbow colored mini carrots, the yellow, the white, the red. It has jalapeno, bell peppers, spring onions, we have fresh thyme, and of course, grated zucchini. Oh yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit more, that one on top, to help finish the process. Okay, let's see. Oof. Our zucchini rice is done. Let's blow it. Rice is done. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to speak my truth. Oof. So we're done with that. Okay, putting our spinach dip in, and we're cooking in our clear pie. Okay, family, thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for the love and the support. Love you all, and you have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Shalom.